And here we go. First of all, I got to say, always a pleasure seeing you. And it was great watching this series. And Riz, I got to ask, most of us all think that our lives are interesting enough, to be a TV show or a movie. Yours is. What's that like, just watching this thinking, wow, this is, me and my life.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, all emotions come from watching it and from creating it and watching the young actors relive the moments of not just my life, but the Wu-Tang Clan, Method Man's life, Raekwon's life. And it's something magic about it. But there's a great rewarding feeling too, because it's a life that could have went wrong at any given moment, Mm-hmm. And you see it. You see that step by step, there's always something pulling you to the wrong side of things. And with the perseverance and determination and persistence, we was able to pull ourselves to the right side of things. And I think that's a story that deserves to be seen and heard and told, just for the next generation to have a better preparation.
No, I agree with you, because it is one of those things where a lot of times when people think about, different groups, like your group, and I'm just saying like the Temptations or the Beatles, everybody thinks, oh, everything they all met each other on one night, it all gelled together and whoosh, there it was. But no, definitely a lot of hard work.
Yeah. In season 2, and I'm not, we never been the group that try to exploit violence. You hear our lyrics, but you also get the wisdom, the fantasy, the comic book. You get all this stuff in our lyrics. But we watching season 2 where, Dennis Coles, aka Ghostface, played by Sadiq Sanderson, he gets shot. And that happened in real life, where the bullet, if it would have been 1 centimeter over in the other direction, it would have been a fatal shot. We see Raekwon, get shot minding his business by accident, right? And so those things happen in our community, and of course they're sad and they're tragic, and most people won't make it out of that, right? Because they'll just go deeper down the hole. But, we was able to take trauma and tragedy and turn it into something positive by getting away from it. And instead of putting all of our anger to the world, we express ourselves through our art.
No, that's for sure. And here's even something else I just have to share with you. I mean, it's kind of like I've been blessed because of, what I do before the pandemic, to be able to travel the world and the country. So, I mean, I go from Detroit to New York to LA, Chicago, and all like that. Then, places like London and Paris and South America. I'm not just saying this, but I swear every place I've ever been, you will always see at least one person with a Wu-Tang t-shirt. I mean, all around the world. What is that like for you, knowing that, the globe has embraced you guys?
Well, one thing, it lets me know that all the hard work we put into creating our art, it's not in vain. Culture is a way of life, and hip hop is our culture. Right. And it's a beautiful thing to see that what started in the streets of the Bronx or in the streets of New York and the 5 boroughs and has made its way around the world, and is not only inspiring minds and people of all walk, creed, color, age, and races, but also in some cases, it's even feeding families all around the world. The big explosion of hip hop on the African continent, where MCs out of Ghana and South Africa, and they're being able to grow and feed their families and come out of poverty with this music. So it's a blessing.
Oh, that for sure, for sure. And like you said, this is season 2, Wu-Tang, an American Saga on Hulu. So the best part is they can catch up. If you haven't seen the first one, you can watch that, then go right into season 2 and be able to check things out. But always a pleasure. And then I actually thought about you a month ago. I got to interview you in person here in Detroit several years back, down at St. Andrews. And you and I got into a conversation where you were talking about how much you like James Jamerson. And just wanted to let you know that they finally got him the proper headstone a month ago.
Wow. It was great. I just watched the the movie. Well, he wasn't in it, but Summer of Soul when
Yes.
and Eddie Ruffin comes out and sings "My Girl" to the Harlem crowd, which is a beautiful, beautiful song, and that's that bass right there. Man, we rooting for his family, and I think he has a story that needs to be told as well. So, yeah, I think he has a beautiful story that needs to be told.
Absolutely, and you're the guy. All right, RZA,
Wow.
thank you so much for your time. Greatly appreciate it, and look forward to talking to you again soon.
Thanks, Greg. Peace.
Take care.